everybody. Welcome to another episode of...
Hola, everybody.
Is that how it sounds?
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
That's not how it sounded.
I'm shopping corn.
Welcome to another episode of Ask Juan and G. I'm Juan. That's G.
And I'm G.
And this is this week's question. Hi, Juan and G.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? It's amazing what you guys are doing for the community, and I thoroughly enjoy watching you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do. We all.
Thank you all for what you do. I may be going out on a limb here, but I'll give it a shot. I've known my current boyfriend for 3 years and have been dating him for almost 1. We're both 26. I love him, but I feel that our views about functioning as adults are at odds. I'm independent, have been through college a few times, have a career, and am currently building a second career, have my own home, car, money, etc. Needless to say, I'm a fairly busy individual, and I take pride in what I do. I have dreams, and I aspire to live a more purposeful life. Amen to that. My boyfriend, however, is content working for minimum wage, despite his lack of a college degree, which does not bother me. He's extremely intelligent, and I like that quality. What does bother me, however, is that I bear most of the burden in our relationship, financially and otherwise. He's dependent for just about everything, and honestly, it annoys me. He's professed his love for me, claims he wants to be with me for the rest of his life, and he's even introduced me, and the fact that he's gay, to his family just recently. While I do enjoy his company when we're together, I find myself aloof and disinterested in his life and what he's doing when we're apart. The reason for this is when I ask about how his days are, his responses usually depict something trivial. It really bothers me that he's not productive in his spare time, and sometimes I feel his lethargic ways are detrimental to my self-motivated attitude. He likes constant one-on-one time. I enjoy spending quality time with him also, but I also know when it's time to take care of business. He's supportive of my goals, but he doesn't seem to understand my work ethic. I feel that if he too had goals, then he would understand better and wouldn't compete for my attention as much. I've tried over and over to render advice, coach him, blah, blah, blah. Not to blah, 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 but it's really long. Do I just accept that he's not an ambitious person and stick it out, or should I move on? At the rate things are going, I don't foresee us growing old together. Something has to change. Thank you so much for reading.
Take a breather. Have a drink. First of all, I can clearly tell you are seriously annoyed with him. You are so annoyed with him is because you have so much resentment for the fact that he is not the go-getter that you are. He doesn't have the same goals you are. Is that you're resenting him so much that any little thing is getting on your last nerve. That's clear.
Yes.
As we tell everybody, you need to have this conversation with him. I don't know if you've already had this conversation with him, but just like you're reading this letter to us, he should be able to read the same letter and the same question and be able to answer the question for you. So that's first, and that's second. And
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you said. Because I was reading what I skipped over, and I shouldn't have skipped over it because what he said was very important.
What did he say?
He said, I thought about breaking off the relationship and continuing my life without distractions. But I truly feel that I would miss the affection he brings. If you refer to your boyfriend as a distraction...
And also, you're only missing the affection, you're just missing that...
Right.
I feel like you've completely outgrown him. Based off this letter, you've completely outgrown him, and I think we've all been in these situations where we've been in relationships that we've outgrown, but we hold on to them for 2 reasons. Loyalty, and we don't want to be alone. We miss the sex, or we need the sex, or we need the companionship, somebody to eat with, because that's what you do. You eat, you watch TV, and you have sex together. And you miss that security.
Right.
And it seems like that's the only reason why you're holding on to them, and you fear missing that and think you might make the wrong decision. But everything in this letter is telling me that you don't feel like he's the right person for you. And you need to be honest with yourself about that. And honest with him, because you're wasting his time, you're wasting your time, and that ain't good for nobody.
And I know it's a cliche, but it's I feel like cliches are cliches for a reason because they're the truth.
I mean, yeah.
And the thing is, you can't want something for someone that they don't want for themselves. Right. You can see all the potential, but you're not dating his potential. You're dating him. And if he is not a go-getter, if he does nothing, if your how was your day, baby conversations, your pillow talk is just mundane, whatever, I went to the barber shop, and that's not stimulating you, you're not getting anything from this relationship.
And you know, I also...
You are not getting anything, and I think that's a big thing is because relationships are give and take. Why be in a relationship when you're just giving, and you're not being fulfilled either?
Yeah, and he's just getting the affection. And I'm sure your partner is feeling a bit intimidated by you because regardless if you have had this conversation with him or not, he feels your energy. He probably knows you're annoyed by him. He wants his constant one-on-one time because he probably does feel a little intimidated about what you're doing. He's afraid he's going to lose you because of the situation. So he always wants to be up under you. It's not healthy. If you have any inkling that you could want to be with this partner, I seriously suggest seeing a therapist. I always recommend that, but it sounds like you're over it and you just need to be honest with it.
And I'm just, because this is something that I'm going through, I feel like we're going through at this moment is not knowing.
What are we going through? Whole lot now.
But just not knowing, you kind of touched on this earlier, when to say when in our relationships. And not just intimate relationships, any relationship, period. Yeah. You can outgrow, someone can outgrow you, or you can just not be in that space anymore. So
and don't feel guilty about it.
And I think this is a classic case.
Yeah, you can't feel guilty about it. Sometimes it's just time to move on from people. You can love them from a distance. Not everybody is meant to be loved like this. Not everybody is meant to be loved like that. So
on that note, we hope this helped. Keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming. Please share our videos. Please. Send us our questions, LoveWorks@wannaG.com, all that good stuff. Thank you for asking. Peace. Turn it off now.